Hello, 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 and welcome, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Trainer1, and we are back with more. That is right, the finale for Mass Effect 1. This is our platinum kind of playthrough here, so I'm very excited for this. Not too much longer to go, so obviously this is going to be a little bit shorter of a stream than, say, you know, some of the other ones, because there's not really too much to do left. We just have a few places left to visit, so let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to leave a like for the final part, and make sure you are commenting on the video underneath, because that really does help other people outside of the community see these streams. So,
after years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Will I replay Splinter Cell Chaos Theory? Well, usually when I replay games, it's because there's a reason, like either a new challenge that we set out for ourselves. So if I can find a new challenge that could sustain me, you know, doing another playthrough, then I don't see any reason why I couldn't. But there would need to be, like,
Hello,
a reason to do it, you know what I mean? Because we've done it so many times.
Show me what you've got.
And I want to make sure that when we come back, we
Enjoy.
have, like, a purpose and a direction for it to happen. Okay, so what I'm looking for is... Where's this Spectre gear? Like, notice how that says that, right? Well, see, we already have 34. We already have something that's better here. I'm looking for something that's going to be good for me. But as you can see, I just don't see anything that is literally good. This guy is supposed to be the guy that gives you all of the really, really good stuff. Yes, a challenge would be to take everybody out on the level, so there are reasons to play it again. I'm just saying that we would need to find a good reason for that. That's all I'm saying. See, that's not better. Damage protection isn't as good. Yeah, see, really, he's got nothing. So I feel like in this game, you really don't... If you go out and search and do things, you've got really nothing that you feel you can get. Like, I have 5,316,000, and I've got nothing to spend it on. Yeah, Blacklist has always had issues. That's just kind of like how Blacklist is. You have to change your affinity in the PC version of the game in order to get it to run correctly. There are fixes out there. You just have to know where to go and how to fix it, essentially. Let's get her first aid up as much as possible. All right, journal-wise, this is where we're going to go. We need to meet with Anderson. So, he's waiting for you at the wards at Flux. All right. Hopefully everyone is having a good Thursday.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources.
No, I've
on
never
the
seen
market.
those, Dead Sea.
There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
I think I already did that.
You should put some
My
trust.
assistant wants to bend over. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
Chaos Theory is my favorite Splinter Cell game.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
All right, more Paragon points, and we finished another mission up there.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard that.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me.
Loved him in
Just make
Scanners
sure you're
and
in
Total
the Normandy
Recall.
when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the Ambassador's office. He made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I think there's extra things that you can do here, but we've pretty much done every mission up to this point. I just randomly came up with my YouTube name. There's no rhyme or reason about it. Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
All right, so That means, obviously, there's nothing else that you can do, but as you can see, there's only 2 things left. Go to system, investigate samples, investigate facility. Everything else is just the Prothean discs and those types of things. All the other missions that really have anything pertaining to them are pretty much complete. Actually, where are we? Oh, everybody dislikes Adina. I need your guys' help on which decisions that we're going to make.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
Are we going to save the Council, or are we going to
The veteran
save
soldier who
the
won
humans?
the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians.
Am I going
died
to choose
of
Captain
natural
Anderson
causes.
or Udina?
Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
You guys got to let me know what you would like to see.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Hey, Domi.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
What do you mean, save the console? Alright, so go to Ios. That is the next thing on the mission here. Before we do that, let me go down and talk to Ashley. Hey, Coyote.
Commander?
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
I didn't see it in the C-Sec store, P-Domi. Everything that I looked at, it didn't look better than what I already have, so that's why
we know they're
I
coming, and we
skipped
know about
over
their
all of it.
indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
All right, so we're doing our final conversations with everybody.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and
Hey,
me
Bobby.
both.
You're just on time for the end of the game.
So long, Rex.
I just want to make sure I'm caught up with everybody's conversations before we finish the game.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. After everything you told me, it seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
Stealing the Normandy is a trivial risk compared to the threat of Saren.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Was that it? I mean... Oh, wow, you can't even talk to him anymore.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going back to C-Sec. I think I can make a difference there. I'll also reapply for Spectre training, but I'll do it right. I won't compromise myself to get there. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't deserve to be the one protecting them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, anything that we have here? Oh, 378. That's got to be a really, really good one for definitely going to take that. Ooh, 294 pistol. My day's been pretty good. Angry, I hope your day's been good. 25 degrees? Oh. I know that's hot for you guys. I always hate it when people make fun of people from other countries. Like, everyone makes fun of the UK when it gets hot and they can't handle it. But that's because it's not commonplace to have air conditioners in the UK. Like, it's very uncommon for houses and things like that to have those things. So, you know, when it gets hot here, we handle it a lot better, obviously, because we have air conditioners and we're used to more of the heat. You got to understand, like, when I was in Afghanistan, 130 degrees killed me. Then I got used to it. And then all of a sudden, at nighttime, when we'd go down to 80 degrees, it would feel like it'd be freezing. You're a product of the environment you're in. So just because one country has hotter than the other doesn't mean... And I always hate it when people say crap about that. You know, it just always irks me. 294, sure. I think I have the best. Colossus X. Yes. I want this. This is for me. Look at that. I'm gonna like be so much more damage protection. Nice. Now all the things are getting worse and worse, so I don't think really there's anything else. All right, hey, we got the Colossus. So look at that. Nice. Alright, let's see if there's anything from Tally before we move on. We only got about another 2 hours in the game, guys, so...
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
Hey, Natalie.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
I should go.
See you later.
I will be taking Ash with us. Should I take Ash and Liara to Ios with us, or what? Hey, Zach. Alright, we haven't actually talked to Liara in quite a while. She might have a long conversation.
Commander Shepard, I hope you are not here to check up on me.
I wanted to make sure you were doing okay.
I feel a bit embarrassed about what happened earlier. You reached out to me as a friend, and
well,
I thought it was something more.
I'm glad it was at least an enjoyable
mistake was
experience,
mine.
you know, for the people you got
But
to see and all that good stuff.
I would still like to be friends.
Under the bad
Can we
circumstances.
just put this whole incident behind us?
I won't mention it again.
I would appreciate that. Is there something else you wanted to ask me?
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I just wanted to talk. What do you want to talk about? I should go. Let's go talk to Caden and see what he's up to. Hey, Caden, what's going on? Oh, hey, man. Thanks for letting me die. Sorry about that, dude. Garrus is working on calibrations right now, so we can't mess with him. Hey, Miranda, I want to talk to you. No, I'm just kidding. Take Ashley and Liara. All right. Let me look. I have the best. I got another pulse rifle I can give somebody. Like, you shouldn't be able to pick up any new stuff in these next levels because it's not like you can spend them. So, all right, so biotic amp. Do I have the best biotic amp in? There's a Polaris, but it's not better. Okay. Yep, we got the best. Omni tool. Best. Nades. Best. Sniper rifle 250. Yep, that's the best. Pistol 264. Well, I'm going to give this to Liara. I'm going to give the 264 to Liara so that she has the best pistol. And I'll take the second best, which is 252. Shotgun. 78. 36. Alright, so 378 is the best shotty. Alright. I think that's it. Now, I know assignments: investigate samples, investigate facility. You found a confidential transmission while on Pharos. It's unclear exactly what's going on, but a clear exogeny sent some kind of sample to research. Head out there and find out what's going on. I don't really doesn't really matter. Some of these might play into Mass Effect 2, but they're very small things. So we're gonna move on with the mission. We know what we're doing. So we've done almost all of the side content, so it's all right. All right. We are headed to Ilos. Now remember, once you do this, once you go to Ilos, there's pretty much no going back anywhere at this point. I got my breakfast ready to go once it thaws a little bit. I doubt we'll have the same numbers that we had yesterday. I don't know what happened or why we were able to get so many people in here yesterday. It was crazy. Definitely was not expecting that. Yeah, because there's only like 30 people in here right now. So I have no idea how we were able to get that many people. It must have been a glitch or something. All right, here we go. Ilos, it's time.
Impressive.
Bobby, thank you for the gift.
Skipper.
To Natalie, nice. Congrats, Natalie. I'm not your commander.
You don't have to call me that. I'm a traitor now. I probably shouldn't even be wearing this uniform.
We had to do this, Shepard. You know that. There was no other way. And you'll always be the skipper to me. Oh, Captain, my captain.
First Alfred Tennyson, now Walt Whitman. You're full of surprises.
Dad loved all those sappy poets. Mom was more into Plath. I'm not a word person, Shepard. Other people say what I mean better than I do. We're mutineers, sailing a stolen warship into the most hostile system in the galaxy. I couldn't blame the Council for calling us reckless or aggressive.
Just a few months ago, you would have.
I've had some things to think about since coming aboard.
See?
Death
Character death
closes all. But something ere the end, some work of noble note, may yet be done. Not unbecoming men that strove
awesome, Zach.
with gods. We'll get home again, Shepard. I believe you'll lead us through. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Then follow me to your bunk.
Is my rank all you see when you look at me?
No. I see a strong, passionate man. With a great ass. There are regs against this, you know. You ready to deal with the consequences? I've spent my whole life fighting to get what I want. To get it done, I had to bury a lot of things. During that whole time, not even once did I feel like I was worth what I was fighting for. You make me feel good enough.
Bunk here tonight, Ash. With me.
Bold words, Shepard. I like bold.
This isn't a contest, Ash.
This isn't an act, Shepard. But you'll learn.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Hot stuff. So hot together. Ooh, so hot together. There you go. That's for you guys.
Well now, that's a whole new spin for on the floor and give me 20, huh?
What? Seconds? Because that didn't even last 10 seconds. Jeez. Hey, Evermute.
Would you roll your eyes if I said this is the first time in months I felt that all's right in the galaxy?
He did it with his clothes on, too.
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
Duty calls. Get up to the bridge, Skipper. I've got other weapons to check out. Hey, Shepard. Whatever happens down there, I just wanted to say... Wait. You know what?
Now, we're not counting this, even though it's technically a trophy. It's not part of Mass Effect 1 trophy. This is a part of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition set of trophies, which we're not platinuming, because there is no platinum for it. So, even though we got this, we're not counting it. It doesn't count as to our actual trophies.
I'm not telling you. You want to hear this? You'll just have to come back to me.
Like, all that work for like 5 seconds? Sheesh.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
Why are we
It's our
yelling?
only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
All right, well, we're going to take Caden with us in spirit. All right, we're going to take Ashley, and I guess we'll take Liara. That's what you guys wanted. Girl on girl action. Sickos.
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Oh, hey, whoa, slow down. All right, hold on. All right, let's go. She's a master of the Stacey. Hey, Kelson, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. All right. So, what armor can Liara do that's better than 26? Anything? There we go. 34, 6. Okay, she's got something at least. So let's make sure she's got pistol. And she's going to have the best pistol that we have. 264. Okay. And then we need to make sure that Ashley is good with the assault rifle. She's also an assault rifle. So we're going to give her, she's got the Pulse 7. We're going to give her the Pulse 9. There we go. That should take care of that. All right, let's go. Whoa. All right. Stasis should be good here. Marksman. Over there. Somebody's behind us. Good man. All right. Hey, Arbos, how you doing, bud? All right, so no, we didn't get anything there. Still nothing better. Way to get in there? At least I can still punch. The Saren boss fight glitch? No, I don't know anything about it. Where in the heck? Jeez, they jump so fast. So far, the sniper rifle's actually been doing me pretty good. Okay, we just did a full circle. Did we get in here now? What? I'm so confused. What was I supposed to do? I'll try to remember that. Dead in my old friend. How do I jump up here again? Alright, trying to figure out where I'm going. Why, Ashley, why do you get right in my way? Like, sneers. They definitely don't have situational awareness in this game. Oh, was it an elevator? What's up here first? Happens. Well, I'll try to keep an eye on it. These things are hard to pin down. Why is there so many different elevators and doors and... Well, their actual power settings are on defense.
It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
It didn't damage it at all. What the hell? I thought I had the stasis power now where I can actually damage. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused why my damage is not doing anything in stasis. I was pretty sure that I have an ability, the Bastion, and I leveled it all the way up. I think, or maybe I haven't reached the type. Yeah, Bastion's all the way up right here. Look. Enemies affected by stasis can still be damaged. Reduce the recharge time, but it didn't look like it did any damage at all. I hate that I have to keep going through here and looking to see 246. I got another Ori, so maybe I can give her that. Let me see what Liara has. She's got 264, so. Alright, what about... Hey, Simon. Oh yeah, Dollman's great. Love Dollman. I'm glad you're enjoying the walkthrough, buddy.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
What, is this that same elevator that we had last time? Or the elevator that we saw before that we didn't go into? Hey, Gabriel. Oh yeah, Simon, this is a great place for the community is great. Everyone just wants to enjoy video games and have a safe space to just have a good time. And it's a great way to stay in shape. Oh, I see where we are. Okay, but did I do what I needed to do? Oh, it's disabled now. Well, what's the thing that was over there? There was an elevator over there. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why you're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap. What are all those things in the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried...
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't see you there. Unfortunately, I will not be doing a stream on the state of play tonight, although I will be doing a reaction to the gameplay at some point. But I'm actually going to go see Superman tonight with my wife. I was lucky enough to be able to, because of Amazon Prime, having Amazon Prime, you can get a ticket to go see the screening for it, so...
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
So I will be going today at 5 o'clock to see Superman instead of doing the stream. Otherwise, I was going to stream the Ghost of Yotai. But don't worry, I will be doing my own reaction to it. I also heard that you're no longer going to be able to make any money off of reactions. That YouTube is no longer going to allow people to monetize other people's content for you reacting to it. So
what will we find down there?
It's going to be interesting. YouTube is totally changing on the 15th.
Not anymore.
So, well, I'm not seeing an IMAX because I mean, the IMAX is like an hour away. We're just seeing it in a normal theater.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you.
I'm not sure what's for tomorrow yet, Bobby.
I
haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government. as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
Why don't Shepard record this so he can give it to the council?
Secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Hardcore playthrough of what, Simon? Which game are you talking about?
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under
Give me a
attack.
reason why I should save the
Reapers
Council,
seized
Daniel.
control of the Citadel and through
Not
it
just
the mass relays.
save the Council.
Communication and transportation across our empire were
All three of
crippled.
these games?
Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others.
Take your time, yeah, don't rush.
Easy prey
Just
for
enjoy
the
the
Reaper
game.
fleets. Over the next decades, the
use your
Reapers
cover.
systematically
Combat
obliterated our
tactics.
people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them,
Later,
not
Simon.
kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic
I'm going to choose the
civilization.
captain to be in
And
charge
when
of
the time
the...
was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion.
Even if you save
But
the
this
council, you
time
can
the
still
signal
select the captain,
failed.
right?
The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy.
Sovereign is not infinite, but the Reaper slowly. It has now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from...
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations, perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Well, yeah, because this gives you the most true backstory of the entire thing, you know? So you really understand a lot more after listening to this.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
All right, that's it.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
All right. Yeah, so I think right now I'm planning on saving the council, and because last time I saved the humans, so this time I'm planning on saving the council.
Advanced technology, and the Protheans.
And last time I selected Udina to be in charge.
They failed.
But this time I'm going to select the
We can
captain.
get there in time. Their plan only fails if we do, and I've come too far to watch Saren win.
So my plan right now is captain and council. I think, didn't they say that Virgil was the subconscious of one of the guys, one of the Protheans, right? No, this is Mass Effect 1. Am I eventually going to do Mass Effect 2? Yes. And we're gonna cover the whole series, guys. Level up. All right, made it to 28 now. Get our first aid all the way up there. No, not all the way up. Nice job. Yeah, we're going to be continuing Cyberpunk soon. But we also need to select a new game because Mass Effect is going to be done.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Hang on. You're gonna get a little rust.
Complete Ilos. One left to go, and then we will have the platinum, ladies and gents. And that comes in at 116. Only one trophy left, and the platinum is ours.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
See, actually, that right there made no sense. No sense at all. Saren and all of his fleet didn't come through that right there. They came from outside of the Citadel in. So how did Shepard end up inside the Citadel? You see what I'm saying? So that, like, literally made no sense to me.
Detected across all monitoring systems. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions.
Yeah, this is on
across the
PS5.
entire level. All
Hey, Michael.
non-emergency personnel
I'm
must
okay.
evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
What, no news article?
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Bobby.
Mark the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
All right, here we go. Final push. Like, I don't understand how any other weapon could even be better than this. See, it doesn't do any damage. That's what I was trying to tell you. No damage at all. And I just use stasis. See, it doesn't do any damage to him. It's like it doesn't work. Also, I have to be the one that initiates it. Okay. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Those, man, it's so scary when those things come running at you. I know, the Legendary Edition made this sniper so much better. Like, I don't even need to switch to my pulse. I've been using this sniper and it's been working great. Good news is it's pretty easy to dodge. GoldenEye Silo and Frigate on 00 Agent. Nice, good job. I can't wait to get back to playing those games too. I haven't played GoldenEye in forever. Okay, everybody. Are you ready? Probably gonna switch to my assault rifle. We haven't chosen the next game yet, no. Just in case it does crash and all that good stuff.
make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine, intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
It ain't over, don't worry.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms! Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Why are you yelling?
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
The Council must be sacrificed for the greater good. Do not waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
So last time I believe I let the Council die. This time I'm not going to do that because I realize as I've gotten older that we need those figureheads up there that are willing to make the choices that sometimes you can't. I know it's a stupid thing. You cannot save everybody. And the whole purpose of this entire game is the realization is that some you can't save everyone. Like it's impossible to make a decision that everybody can live. So you have to choose one or the other. I am this time for this Platinum Trilogy playthrough that we're going to do. We're going to save the Council. and we're gonna let the council know that every life matters, not just humans, essentially. See, that's what I'm saying. See, Ashley now is realizing we need to save everybody, where Liara's like, save the council. So it's like kind of like a switcheroo.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
The noble choice. I just hope it does not also turn out to be the wrong one.
There is no such thing as the wrong choice.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
He ain't dead.
He's dead.
Sovereign, and this station is mine.
See, it doesn't work. Oh, dude, I can't use this weapon at all.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Gotcha.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
We took a lot longer, but I think you can complete this platinum if you know what you're doing in under 15 hours. If you know what you're doing. I was just, going around taking my sweet time, and we did it in about 25 hours or so.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's write this down. Medal of Honor. Comes in at 151. And get ready for the next one. Get ready for it. Here we go.
Ambassador, Captain.
In 7 Elite. All right, that comes in. It will say 1. There we go. Ladies and gents, we have done it. I really got to calculate how many platinums I've got at this point, I think. Well, let's look at it this way. How many platinums is that? Give me 1 second as I look over here. Let's see. 21. That's platinum number 21 on just PlayStation. Remember, we've got like 10 over on Xbox and another 10 over on Steam. So that's platinum 21 there. So there we go. Number 21, baby. Feels good. All right, let's watch the final cinematic and
Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
True, Renee.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
All right, well, we know Udina's a piece of crap, but I also know that Captain Anderson, he's a warrior. He doesn't want to be on the Council, but we're still going to choose Captain Anderson because I just cannot stand Udina. So, and it's different than what we did last time, so we're going to choose Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite place to shop at the Citadel. Oh yeah, baby. Now, I don't know if that music's copyrighted, so we're going to turn it down. But so, what was all of your thoughts on the game? So let me know. And also make sure you guys comment after the video. I'm very displeased because a lot of you, now Coyote commented after the video yesterday, but a lot of you other mods and people that come, you know, constantly did not. So please make sure you comment at the end in the comments down below. I want to see everyone, including mods. JD, I want to see a comment. Orochi, I want to see a comment. Daniel, you're a mod now. You got to comment. I want to see. We got to try to bring more people wanting to enjoy and bring in the conversations. So that's what we're trying to do. So make sure you comment after this live stream, because it helps the algorithm show other people the streams and stuff after they're already done, essentially. So, time to binge Mass Effect gamer poop. Well, bang, okay. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
I'm Ella.
I'm Ella.
And I love my daddy.
I love my daddy.
I love him so much.
I love him.
I will carry on the tradition of... Say, I will be the next stealth gamer.
I want to be guitar.
Say, I will be the next stealth gamer.
I want to play guitar.
You want to play guitar? You're going to be a drummer, like Daddy. You're going to be a drummer. You're not going to be a guitar player. You're going to be a drummer. You're going to play the drums.
But Daddy, what you do?
What do I do? I will watch you and teach you so you can be the best drummer ever. Okay?
Can you play music with me?
Yeah, we're going to learn music together. I'm going to teach you. Don't take that off. I love it on there.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you gave it to me, so I put it on my mic.
Yeah, and I made you this for a few days ago. I made you that one.
Yeah, you made me all three of those. You did so good.
Well, I didn't make
Yeah,
that one.
You didn't make that one, but you gave it to me, so I put it on there.
But these two, I made.
You made those two, yeah. You did all the hard work you put into that to make them. I'm so proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. All right, I love you. Mwah. All right. Come on now.
Mama.
She went in there. Go find her. All right. I should do a stream featuring Ella playing her favorite game. She doesn't really play video games yet. I'm not teaching her. We're not going down that road yet. Because it's so hard to. I want to make sure she's not subjected to anything that I don't think she's ready for just yet. So let's go ahead and skip that. Okay. So that music is just so good, right? Alright, so as you can see, the only trophies we didn't get are the kill 100 enemies with melee attacks in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3, but these trophies aren't included inside the Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. These are part of the Legendary Edition. We didn't even kill 1,000 enemies in Mass. Maybe there wasn't even 1,000 enemies to kill in Mass Effect 1. I think Mass Effect 2 and 3, they're bigger games, so you're probably going to be a lot more DLCs and stuff. So you're probably going to be able to easily get one of these in the other ones. We'll obviously get that one too once we complete Mass Effect 3. We'll get that one too. We'll get that one. We won't get this one. I decided not to do the Insanity version of this because there's just no need. Who cares? It's not worth a platinum trophy, so what's the purpose of it? Just to go through hours and hours of pain as you die every 5 seconds because it's brutally difficult. It's just not something. Maybe by the time we get to Mass Effect 3, we'll complete Mass Effect 3 on Insanity, just to say that we completed one of the games on Insanity. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But we'll have to see or whatever. Did you see today the world we live in? A 45-year-old man was allowed to marry what? Yeah, that's disgusting. We won't be talking about that here on this channel. This is a gaming channel. We try not to talk about disgusting things on here, so we'll refrain from talking about that stuff. But yeah, other than that, you can see we did everything we needed to do in order to get the platinum. Let's just go over the trophies one more time here. 35 out of 35. Here's all of them. It's the easiest one on Insanity. Yeah, so maybe we'll do Mass Effect 3 on Insanity. And just remember, though, there is still Mass Effect 2 and 3. I don't know when we're going to go over those. See, we got 9% of the legendary. See, there's 11, but we're not going to get all these. We'll be able to get like 7 or 8 of them, but since we're not doing all 3 games on Insanity, we're not going to get all of them. We're not going to be able to complete these 3. Other than that, everything else will be able to be, should be able to be completed. But yeah, so I don't know when we're going to do Mass Effect 2. I don't know if I should give it a little bit of time before we begin Mass Effect 2 so that we don't like overstimulate ourselves with Mass Effect. We got the new game coming out sometime in the next few years. Hopefully we'll get more information on that soon. But yeah, so we need to start thinking about what game we're going to be doing next. So I'll probably be making some polls and all that other stuff so we can try to figure out what is going to be the plan for the next platinum. So we currently still have Cyberpunk, and then we are going to get back to Death Stranding at some point, but I am giving myself a little bit of a break from it. Yeah, so with that being said, that's pretty much going to be it for this stream, guys, because we completed it in 2 hours, so we knew that was going to be the case. I don't know what's going on tomorrow as of right now. We might take tomorrow off. I don't know. Usually when I complete a platinum, I like to take the next day off so I can focus on trying to figure out maybe what the next one we're going to do is going to be. So just stay tuned to my community page and whatnot for whenever we decide to do that. Yeah, so make sure you leave a like before you leave. Also, make sure you comment below. I want to see everybody on there. P. Domi, Arvos, Davies, Chasing, Jugglins, all you guys, Angry, JDK, everybody. Please comment below the video and let me know what you thought of the platinum if you enjoyed it and whatnot. So I know this was a much, much shorter stream, but we got her done, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I said I'm going to go see Superman tonight, so hopefully it'll be good, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it a little bit later. Also, I will do a reaction video at some point tonight and upload it to you guys either by tomorrow for the state of play for Ghost of Yotai. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot of footage on that when we do the platinum coming up when the game comes out. So with that being said, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next stream. Peace. Mwah. Thank you for all the love and support, everybody. I see you. You sneaking behind me? You think you're funny? Think you're funny sneaking behind me, little girl? Oh, you ain't that funny. You ain't as sneaky as daddy. Not yet. You'll get there one day, but not yet.